Hey folks, welcome back. Right now I'm going to show you the external anatomy of your pig, and I'm going to show you how to make superficial cuts in your pig. So here we have Wilhelmina, and she's all ready for us. She's laying out on the tray. You've got your gloves on. You're not pregnant, you're not chewing gum, you're not on your phone, and your hair is tied back. You've got on your apron or your lab coat. If you want to wear a mask, you can wear a mask. You can even wear goggles if you would like. The formalin fumes do tend to get a little strong, so if you wear contact lenses, you might want to put on some goggles. So right now we're going to just get to know the external anatomy of our pig. Here's Wilhelmina, and we have head, snout, shoulders. Okay, this is the wrist. Here's our knee, ankles, digits. So that is our external anatomy of our pig. And now we're going to make our superficial cuts so that we can expose the internal organs. Now, you always want to have the pig so that the rear end is facing you and the head is away from you. You want to make sure he or she is nice and tight in the tray. And what we're going to do is we're going to always work away from us. Never cut towards you. Always cut away from your body and away from your fingers. So never cut towards your fingers. Always cut away. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make incision number 1, and we're just doing superficial incisions right now. We're just cutting the epidermis, the skin of the pig. So we make our first incision through the skin. We then, holding the pig on one side, we're going to cut away from the midline, and we're creating little doors. Now, we want to be careful that we don't cut the diaphragm, so we're not cutting completely down the pig. We're cutting partially up from around the armpit area up, and then we're going to skip about an inch, and then we're going to cut another longitudinal incision from the umbilical cord up to about an inch below the first incision. And then we cut transverse again across. So I'm working away from the medial, and I'm working in a lateral cut. And what that will do is it'll help keep from splitting the diaphragm for us. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut around the umbilical cord. You can pull the umbilical cord up to make the skin taut. And then we cut again transverse by the thighs. And we're just going through the skin. We are not cutting deep yet. All right. And that gives us our superficial cuts, which we will then use to open up the pig. See you next time.